Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Come with me to get my hair done while I share this story of how I got a house help that was HIV positive. So at the time I was looking for a help because the help I had prior to that time had left. So there was a lady that came to my shop. She told me there was a girl who was available. So the girl lived with her aunt close to her sister's house. So she gave me her sister's number for me to call so that I would book appointment with her sister for how I would meet up with the girl. So on this fateful day, I called her sister. We arranged to meet. So I went to her place, we talked. Then she took me to the girl's aunt's house. So when we met the girl, she looked okay. She told me she would go to school. So I was supposed to train her in school. So all the arrangement was made and I sorted the auntie out. No, not like I paid her, but we just had to encourage her. You know, you are taking a child away from your home. You must encourage the person who is taking care of the child at the time. So we encouraged the auntie, then we took the girl. So normally if I pick a girl, there's this tendency that I will take the person home first. Then maybe the next day I will not go and run tests, depending on the time I picked her. But when I picked this girl, there was still time, so I just took her to the shop. Then I set one of my girls to take her straight to the lab to run the test. So they went to run the test and they came back. They gave them a certain time for them to come back for the results. So when my girl went to collect the result, they didn't give her the result. They told her to call the person, the original owner of the result, to come with her guardian. So she called me on the phone that they said they won't release the result to her, that the owner of the result should come with her guardian. So when she called me, I was like, why won't they release the results to you? You are the one that took the girl to run the test in the first place. They should release the results to you. But after taking it through, I decided to go because there's no way they were going to give her the results, since they've already said they won't release the result to her unless the girl comes with her guardian. So I took the girl. We both went to the lab. The lab scientist started counseling us, started asking me if I know about HIV. This is their normal counseling before they would release the results to you. So she just started giving her counsel. I was listening because for them to have called me, I knew there was already a problem, but I didn't know it was that serious. Then she said the girl's HIV result came out positive. Wow. Started asking questions, where she had lived before, if she was exposed and all that, but she couldn't even give a good explanation, but just had to let her be because she was just 15. So I took her back to the shop and time was already gone. I had to rush back to where I picked her because I had to let the woman know. Got there, I told the woman, this is the situation. I told her girl's result came out HIV positive and encouraged her to try and maybe take her to a central hospital so that they could rerun the test. Then if it comes out positive again, they can start treatment there. So she was confused. I had to explain to her because she was not an educated person. I took time, gave her the little explanation I could, then I left. Because me, I needed help. So I wasn't even in the right frame of mind to start going through the process of taking her to the hospital because I was already traumatized. The fact that her result came out like that alone was already an issue for me. So my friend, who is sort of cool with all these humanitarian things, I called her, I told her, because it was both of us that went to pick the girl in the first place. So I called her and told her how the result came out. She was now like, okay, can we get a second opinion? And I said, okay, let's get a second opinion. So, because even the next day when I called the girl's aunt to find out if she actually took the girl to the hospital, as I advised, she said no, she did not take the girl to the hospital, that she didn't even know where the hospital I was describing was. So since my friend already said, let's get a second opinion, we decided to go to the government hospital. So we called them to meet us up at the hospital. They ran the test. I think the next day were to get the results. only for the result to come out this time around. The result came out negative. This made me furious because I was wondering if that first lab made a mistake and gave us somebody else's result, because I was finding it difficult to believe that their result came out positive and this one's own came out negative. So the only way we could tell was getting a third opinion. Time was already going, and man, I was really stressed, but I just had to do it because I was already planning what I would do to those people if I get a third opinion and it comes out negative again. It means I will not go back there. They will have to rerun it. Let's see if theirs will still come out positive or negative. Only for me to get to a third lab, run the test again, and her result came out positive this time around. That was where I gave up. I was like, I'm not doing this again, because I was spending money, I was spending time, and that was not what I even needed at the time, because I was heavily pregnant. So I was almost due. I just needed someone that I will have in the house, so that when I'm at home, I could have someone around. So carrying somebody else's load at that moment wasn't what I wanted to do, wasn't it for me. So I just had to let go at that point, since the third result came out again as positive. Crying, she was weeping. So I encouraged her to stop crying, that it was not the end of the world. She should just go and start taking treatment. She could still live with it. She should just make sure she gets the necessary help. So I'm almost at the salon now. I'll continue the next part of this story in another video. Please do not forget to subscribe to this channel, like and share my videos. Thank you. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.